Cassie.
No, absolutely not.
Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. I actually went through this twice because I actually thought I hit the live there, but I didn't hit the live there. I forgot this too.
Yeah, he's
Hey.
Yeah.
It's
Happy Easter after
bad.
Easter. Compliments of Rocky because he wants to show off recipes, including supposedly a deviled egg recipe, which has me really curious.
Not me. I'm horrified.
I'm a little horrified of it, but at the same time, it's all right. We were so excited last night that I actually mixed us up a mandarin orange drink because I was making these pictures like these, trying to find one for today. And because I was thinking Easter beverages, like non-alcoholic or alcoholic beverages, whatever. And yeah, I mixed one up last night and it was really good out of canned oranges and canned pineapple and canned mandarins. And it was delicious.
A can of mandarin orange and the pineapple juice.
Yep.
He didn't put the chunks. Yeah.
I put a few chunks in, but not as many as I put the whole can in mine.
That's all right. Good. I just ate some chunks.
But anyhow, yeah, it's going to be a fun day today. I have 3 recipes to go over actually because I decided to make
overachiever.
Overachiever.
Cassie, I only made 2.
I made 2 for the show, and then last night's episode of Noted made me crave trying to make another one, and that's what I'm vaping on right now. So I'm really
nice.
There's weeks I do a few, but a lot of times I just sit and do one.
Who's here? Dave was first again.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, Duchess was.
Duchess was.
Then Mallory, Lady Liberty.
Right, Larry.
Kim C, Echo Dub. Hey, by the way, Echo Dub, strings came in yesterday. I just strung the bass today. Thank you. Thank you and Adam. Canadian Vapor, I know that guy. Stevo, I know that guy too.
Hey.
That's me. Larry, love you, Larry. That's light work. Yeah, Larry, you're not lying, man. I don't know if anybody remembers, but the way Larry used to throw out recipes.
She all right?
Yeah, I think
she sneezed. Like just dog just sneezed so hard. Like I heard her in here like bouncing.
It scared the crap out of me there. Yeah. Larry used to put out recipes so fast, but good recipes too. Not like just throwing out just random recipes, but really good, well thought out recipes. In fact, one of them today, maybe a non-alcoholic version, but you could change it over, Larry, today. One of these today reminded me very much of something you'd make. But yeah, we're going to start off with Rockies here. Quickly. Oh, by the way, thank you, Dave.
Wait.
Canadian Vapor, I know that guy. Steve-O, I know that guy. And Lady Liberty, thank you for being here.
You can't go over Rockies yet. He's not here. And I want him here when you go over that deviled egg.
Okay, it's not the deviled egg one. It's one for Ashley. He isn't here yet? All right, we can wait. All right, then we're going to start off with yours then, if you want to be smartass.
Which one?
Color Me Easter Sherbet. Check, like the name. I like that name.
Color Me Easter Slurpee?
It's
Sherbet.
Easter ectoplasm from the hot tub.
Yeah, I made ectoplasm for Uncle Paulie. All right. Spotted cream SSA at 1.5. Fizzy sherbet VTA at 2. Lemon custard from Noms at 2 to bump the lemony. Persian lime VTA at 1. Premium raspberry SSA at 1. Super sweet at 1. Vanilla bean ice cream flavor west at 4. And vanilla gelato Italian wonder flavor at 2.5.
Oh, Italian.
I wanted to build out those fruit layers a little bit and thicken it up with a little bit more ice cream. And if Tim ever finds the vanilla gelato Italian bottle, it's still hidden. I will
We
mix
have
it
a
up.
big bottle of it. I don't know where I put it.
I don't know.
But yeah, fat-free picture. Fat-free rainbow sherbet. Oh,
We're diabetics. We gotta have the low fat, low sugar, yucky bullshit.
now here's the thing. You play Russian roulette with your sugars and just go for it. Ask Dave. Dave will tell you. Listen to Dad. He knows.
Listen to me.
And oh,
I did make this public, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. And then
that's the only one of mine. The one of the years that I had.
I can just screen share on the other
Yeah,
one.
just screen share it.
Give me a second. Where's the button?
my way home. We'll join soon. Roger
And
that.
then I did My Bunny Shakes Her Booty for Cake. Banana Cream LA at 4. Banana Raw VSO at... I'm going to have to fix that. That's supposed to be 2. I don't know what happened with that, but that's
You're
going to be 2.
ridiculous.
This looks like a Lumi
You're
percent.
ridiculous.
Get it
Uh,
together.
Shut up, Paul. Buttercream frosting, Wonder Flavor at 1.5. Cake VSO at 2. Cake Yellow Flavor West at 1.5. Chocolate Mousse SSA at 1.5. Cream Cheese Icing LA at 1.5. Ice Cream Dark Chocolate from Wonder Flavor at 1.5. And Super Sweet at 1. I'll go on down here. And
Oh,
yes,
that's that one. That looks.
I
like
made
that.
a chocolate banana cake for my rabbits.
Nice.
She's gonna be chasing you for that.
I realized when I got in here that I'm out of banana raw in here, so I will mix it up after the show because there's a couple flavors I need to grab from out there. So,
They're both right over here.
hey, Adam.
Easy to grab. Hey, Adam.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe at some point during the show I'll get ambitious and walk out there. But
Also echoed up new string suggestions between you and Adam. What sizes to get? Wait, or hand feel of it. So we got Dave Lloyd up next. Easter mix. What's this, Dave?
No,
now
don't do
that-
that one. Do the
Don't
one
do
I
that.
actually mixed, the jelly bean one. The Where's the Bunny?
Okay, where the bunny at?
For the fun, yeah.
Where'd the bunny at? That's funny. You guys named him perfectly for bunny.
I'm actually just put it in a tank just now, so I'll let you know how it vapes. Cotton candy, TPA at 1. Cotton candy jelly bean, Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Grape super concentrated at 3. Jelly bean OS nom noms at 17. And that's what the ELR said. Never used it before. Super sweet at 1.5 and ultimate grape flavor jungle at 5. I just put it in now as we were talking, and I'll let you know how it is.
I'm really curious.
I was gonna say it changed since I last looked at it.
It
Yeah, I
did.
was gonna say it
Yeah.
did.
Sorry. I
No,
was
that's fine. I do that all the time.
I was getting the flavors out, and I thought, "Fuck, a plain jelly bean. What's that gonna taste like?" So then I
sneak
saw
at
the
it, too.
grapes, and I grabbed the grapes.
Heck yeah.
Guarded by the grapes. I got it.
There were 2 grapes I haven't used in a while, especially the grape super concentrate. I haven't used that in a while, but that smells fantastic.
This mix is actually cloudy today. I like it. So we have Steve-O up next.
Heyo.
Pistachio. I like this idea.
Nice meter.
Where- Let me. I got it pulled up on my screen, so I'll just let me switch over so I can look.
Worries.
All right. Pistachio pudding cake. Almond custard Wonder Flavors at 1%. Fluffy white cake Wonder Flavors at 2%. Frosting Capella at 1%. Pistachio TPA at 3.5%. Pound cake Flavora at 1.5%. Super sweet Perillum at 0.5%. And vanilla pudding Flavora at 2%. And got a nice little picture there.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
That cake looks really yummy. That looks really good. I'd eat that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does look good.
I'll just read what I wrote here. For the Easter episode, I wanted to go with something classic that always reminds me of the holiday with family. Every year, without a doubt, there's always a pistachio pudding cake, which can actually be simply made with instant pudding and a box of your favorite cake mix. I started off with a cake base of Flavora pound cake and fluffy white cake for a denser crumb, I probably would have gone with Simply Cake with the pound cake. But I wanted something a bit lighter and fluffier, of course, with less of a steep time, because that Simply Cake can take a while to steep out. For pistachio pudding, I figured I'd mostly keep it simple with vanilla pudding and TFA pistachio. I did add some almond custard to help with some extra sweet nuttiness and to help the pudding some. And I'm assuming it'll also lend more moisture to the profile. And topped it with cap frosting because I just got it and I want to use it. So,
Go back
and
to this picture before we get off that. Yum.
yeah, and I mean, I've seen it done a bunch of ways, like in a bundt cake pan with powdered sugar on the top, or just like a light frosting glaze, or like you can so many different ways to make it, and it's super easy to make in real life. I'm debating on what RDA to wake up to put it in, because off the knuckle so far, it tastes spot on to a pistachio pudding, and I'm excited for this
I've
one.
never had pistachio pudding cake, but I think I could get behind that. And I'm not a cake person. That
Mhm.
sounds like a cake I'd have.
It
Yeah.
looks delicious.
I've never even had a recipe with pistachio in it. I gotta mix this up and see.
Well, pistachio ice cream.
That looks like
fucking
yeah,
fire, man.
Yeah.
that is.
Oh yeah.
Pistachio ice cream is one of my favorite ice creams.
Pistachio ice cream is
Mhm.
yucky.
I just tried the pistachio TPA. It's good.
And I love it too because like the pistachio pudding turns whatever cake green. You can make it colorful by like put whatever color frosting on it too you want, and it's a real nice bright colored Easter dessert, you know.
Future reference. I would have taken that as a cake, by the way, for my birthday. That looks good.
Uh-huh.
Stephen Lane. I don't see him yet, so I'll leave that one. Well, I'll go over my 3, I guess, and then I'll see if any more have popped in. So Easter Punch, based off a real recipe. This is the one I was talking about for Larry. Citrus ink, 5 fruits, wonder flavors to mimic a little bit of a punch. Fizzy strawberry perillum because it's supposed to have some strawberry soda in it, and I also added some down below strawberry gummy candy to add to that strawberry. And then marshmallow raw VSO at 0.75 because it has a peep floating in it. You'll see down below. There's supposed to be a little pineapple in it, so I got that pineapple from Nom's pineapple juice, 1%. That was a good pineapple juice. Easily, if you don't have that, you could use the golden pineapple. Powdered sugar 1-on-1 at 1. There's a lot of sugar in this. Strawberry gummy candy 1%. To add that strawberry, and then the sugar cane wonder flavors at 0.52. You'll see why down below. And then super sweet perlum at 0.5. And this is the picture from the actual recipe that's actually in the description here too that you could copy and paste. And yeah, they just that looked really yummy to me. So I was like, yeah, let's go for it. Inspired by this recipe, you could always do this and just copy it, and paste it like this pasta, and you can get right to the actual recipe to make the real thing. So yeah, I made that, and that actually looked like this one. Yeah, that actually yum.
Yeah. Love
But
that picture.
Citrus 5 drinks reminds me of Larry because actually quite a few of his recipes use it, and that's a really he's actually what got me to like that flavor so much.
Nice.
And that powdered sugar because it had the pink sugar on the glass and everything too as well. I wanted the sugar cane. The sugar cane's a little bit crystallized to have with the peeps, so I wanted a little powdered sugar mix in there and working. It's working. And here's another one Larry might like. Maybe. Oh no, I don't remember how he was. Grapefruit.
Before you go over your recipe, it's good to see that Bob's too good to be on the show, but he can get in the chat. Whatever.
About it.
Yuzu Amaro Spritz. Now, I don't know what it's not amaretto, so that I found this recipe just randomly searching for Easter non-alcoholic Easter drink recipes. So that was actually just an actual recipe again. Crisp citrus soda VSO at 3, lime VSO at 1, rosemary VSO at 0.1, just 1 drop. Super sweet cap at 0.5. Sweet lime from Noms at 1 because I wanted that kind of like a little bit of that syrupy lime. A little bit of VSO vermouth because it does call for vermouth, 1%. Yuzu from Noms at 1%. Last time I used the Flavora, so I used the Noms this time. I think other than the percentage used, they're very similar. And then Zesty Lemon from Cap at 1% because there's a little lemon in this, and I always thought finally get a chance to use that. And that's actually a picture from the recipe. Again, you could copy and paste, and right there's the recipe. You want to make the real thing. That again, that's excuse me, different, but definitely reminds me of a spring drink. Actually,
Okay, Bob, I'm apologize for Tim being an asshole, and I have corrected this at least for this show. I just sent you the link. Tim, the reason Bob hasn't been around is you haven't sent him a link in 2 weeks.
and on the lesson.
No.
He said he hasn't gotten a link in like 2 weeks. You haven't sent them the link, you jerk.
Send it to a
Probably, you dork.
Well, that wrong Bob didn't show up, so.
Wrong Bob didn't show up. That's it.
Probably
Wrong
like,
Bob.
who the
We
fuck
didn't
is
have
trying
any-
to get me to...
What about Bob? What about Bob?
Yeah, what about Bob?
What about Bob? Good movie, by the way. Remember the What About Bob episode between Hippie and Bob over the whole like TPA cheesecake thing? Yeah.
To do the wrong.
And then color wise, this next recipe, this is color wise made, but it's also like inspired because we went over stuff last night and I really just was craving it afterwards. I had to make it, and I'm vaping it right now and I love it. So I made orange cream, French vanilla thick, Wonder Flavors at 1, Mandarin Hanger FA 1.5 because it needs a little bump over just this binder, the orange cream raw VSO at 2%, which is it's solid. I wanted more saturation, and turning that up doesn't really work that great for me. That 2% is where I like it. And then Super Sweet Pearl at 1/2, and I'm vaping this right now, and that's the picture from last night's episode I had in the background that made me crave it as well as other people were craving an orange creamsicle shake last night, and I'm like, oh, I got to make a vape, and that was inspired by last night. But that still looks me like something I would enjoy on Easter Sunday myself. I'd love to have a milk. Make me an orange cream shake for Easter from now on, huh?
I say Rocky.
She had no sound, thank God.
I said excuse me to you, and I said Rocky's here, so you'll be able to go over his recipes.
Oh,
now.
good. I can go over
So he can
Rocky's.
explain himself.
The one isn't so bad. I don't know if he got 2 or more. He new shows up.
I get some new Inawera stuff.
Well, I just know he said he was planning on putting out a deviled egg, and I want an explanation when it is gone over if he did.
Well, I don't know about his deviled egg recipe, but he's got Ashley's Easter bunnies. Buttercream peanut butter Wonder Flavors at 1. Chocolate dark from Noms at 0.2. Dark chocolate medicine flour at 0.6. Peanut butter SC from Noms at 0.8. Powdered sugar 101 at 1. Sweet coconut from Flavor at 0.2. And sweet cream from SSA at 1. Damn, that sounds good.
Rocky, thank you so much. You just gave me an excuse to have to use some of the medicine flour dark chocolate without Tim bitching about it.
There's no medicine flour dark chocolate. Oh, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Those bunnies look amazing. They really do. I don't know
No,
if you
it
did that with
sounds
AI
really
or
good,
found it.
Dusty, and I want to try it, but we haven't been to Wendy's yet, so.
Deliciousness is about to hop into your life. The perfect blend of dark chocolates filled with delicious creamy peanut butter. Even the Easter bunny can't pass up this one. No, I guarantee you she'd be like trying to jump at her vape if our bunny smells that. I like the addition of the sweet coconut and sweet cream.
Yeah.
And those two peanut butters together, they got to be good.
That would definitely be one of the ones that I would vape, and she would be on my chest with her mouth against my mouth trying to lick it out. And then I have to be like, bleh.
Jelly beans really good.
Good.
And I think that someone else was collabing with you too. Since he's not here, we will go over it.
Oh yeah, just
Mr. Lane here.
Yeah, you are a dreamsicle, Duchess.
You are. Peanut butter banana milkshake. Other than the banana, there's a peanut butter. Yeah. Banana real flavors at 3%. Milkshake from Cap at 2. Milkshake from Mullenberry at 2. There's your combo. Peanut butter real flavors at 2. Peanut butter cup real flavors at 7. The VG version. Soft banana Mullenberry at 3 and sweetness Flavora at point. That quick. And yeah, okay. I'm ready. Oh, you know what I miss when they used to make them in those metal cups? They don't do it anywhere anymore, those big metal cups. I miss hearing the clang of those cups every once in a while.
Yeah.
Those were the best.
You're
those,
a dreamsicle, Paul.
Yeah, but now I really wish you had gotten one because people keep asking in the chat if anybody's tried one to see how they are. You could have let us know.
Except for it's cold and it's raining.
Yeah, so when it's
You
cold
turn
and
up the-
rainy, you eat cold things and it helps regulate your body temperature better.
Isn't
Nah.
isn't that how it's supposed to work when you're like you know, you drink hot coffee in the summertime to feel cooler? You drink ice cold things in the wintertime to catch hypothermia and feel warmer.
I don't drink hot coffee in the summertime. I only drink iced coffee.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I made
just
a
wanna
nice cream.
say-
I made a nice orange cream there. That's just That's a good one.
about Steven's recipe. I haven't tried any of those real flavors. I know he loves them, but that recipe looks good.
looks
The with the Mullenberry so high, I can see that maltiness really working with a peanut butter and banana.
good too. And I've heard really good things about that peanut butter cup from quite a
Mhm.
few people. It's
What-
on the
Which
list.
one?
The real flavors.
Oh, dude, it's practically a one shot. It's so good. I use it
That's
for
what-
a lot.
I've heard a lot of good things. And unfortunately that the milk from Mullenberry I asked and can't get it back.
Yeah.
Sucks. I really wish we could.
Hey, Fitty.
And then the only one that we have even left to go over at all is if Dave wants me to go over these.
The Easter one.
Yeah, the Easter
I
mix.
didn't mix it yet though.
It's okay.
No,
Let's see where
pull it
we're
up.
going here. Easter mix. I think it'd be good. Looks really good.
So Easter mix, creamy, milky undertones, 1-on-1 at 1.75. Double chocolate clear TPA at 3. Glamour chocolate Mullenberry at 2.5. Milk chocolate Flavora at 0.5. Oba Oba flavor art at 1. Super sweet at 1.5. And sweet cream flavor west at 2.5.
You make a chocolate bar?
I haven't mixed this
sweet
yet, so
cream.
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, well, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you were going for like a chocolate bar.
I don't
Yeah.
know what I was going for. Maybe one of those hollow chocolates, you buy at Easter.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, because that Oba Oba in there is gonna give you like a little bit of a shell, candy shell. That looks good, Dave. Can't see that going bad unless you are see some that scream out. DeMillen can't have this, but other than that,
We'll see.
looks good to me. Stay safe, Dusty.
Listen, pencil shavings are fucking delicious. Okay, so
I know, right? How many people as children, didn't chew on pencils? Come on.
No,
I never. I was gonna say let's send some well wishes to Dusty. They're under a hurricane watch or a tornado watch right now. And
Oh,
Swaggy, because it's from Alabama to Ohio right now.
oh, that's
Swaggy's in
terrible. Good luck with everything. We're under a flash flood warning here, actually, in Buffalo.
Stay safe, everyone.
Well, I mean, if Duchess washes away, I mean, that's unfortunate, but since he doesn't make coils anymore, I guess it's.
This is why no one likes you.
Don't say that because he's gonna.
No, it's
I'm
not
downriver from him.
Say more drop in chat.
I know
got two.
Echo Dub had dropped one.
Echo Dubs has 2.
a
Echo
few
Dub has
back.
2.
Yeah.
He
I
has
didn't-
2 here.
I didn't know how to define Easter in a vape liquid, so I didn't make anything.
Whatever you want.
I went colorful.
Yeah.
Thought about colorful drinks.
I mean,
'Cause that's actually
anything
what I'm
with an
craving.
Easter treat
There's
if it's
not-
what you want.
There wasn't a way for me to do like flesh and blood, right? For zombie Jesus, so I just didn't make anything.
You can tell
Any warning.
we had a plan for that, but Cassie wouldn't go outside. We had a
Yeah.
plan.
Okay,
all.
except I did go outside. He didn't actually remember until I reminded him when it was too dark outside, and he just blames it on me because he's a butt.
It reminded me of daylight.
Just a bitch.
So yeah, Echo Dub has a Swiss carrot cake, no icing. Carrot cake 101 at 4. Carrot cake Wonder Flavors at 0.5. Cinnamon Danish Swirl Cap at 0.4. French Vanilla TPA at 0.5. Light Rum VTA at 0.5. And Pound Cake Flavora at 1. For Canadian Lord Paul. Lord Paul? What's up with this? Something happened I didn't know about Paul.
That's it.
For Canadian Lord Paul. I mean, that's kind of okay. Very interesting. Is this so you can have your cake and eat it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a winter storm warning here for the next couple days.
Yep.
It's springtime, time for all the snow to come.
The blur that's like,
You got your rays, but you look a lot clearer. Oh, that's because you had your background on.
yeah. Weird. I don't know why it does that flare. Weird.
Your screen, maybe pull the screen forward to you. Maybe it's just the angle at which.
Maybe.
No.
No, because it's still there. I think I got vape behind my fucking like actual MacBook screen, maybe.
You pull the spoon sauce.
Yeah. Probably what it is. I mean, I can
I'll
turn the lights
grab Larry's in a minute here. I got one of
Which
them.
one?
already.
He's dropped 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over Echo Dubs here quick. Thick cream with Amaru. I know I was doing this wrong. Wish Swaggy was in here for this. Amaruya Kenyan coffee. Is that how you Amaruya? That's a Y, right? Adam's here. But 0.3. Burnt sugar 101 at 0.5. Buttercream Flavor West at 1.5. Condensed milk caramel milk 101 at 2.2. Devon Cream Cupcake World 1.5. Graham Cracker VSO at 0.5. Sweet Cream VTA at 1.8. Sweetness Flavora at 0.2. And Whiskey Cream from Noms at 0.6. Okay, Cassie, you might actually vape this one. Thick creamy goodness created for today. Basically want to do a custard without using a custard flavoring. So I went with Devon Cream, sweet cream, to build the thickness, then aged, then added buttercream and condensed milk to it, then add some interesting uses, burnt sugar, the coffee, and the whiskey cream. And then the graham cracker, addition of graham cracker makes a whole recipe thick without making it into a cake. Added sweetness. That for best results, let's steep for at least 3 days.
Swaggy is here, Tim.
Swaggy is here.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But he's not in here to correct me.
Yeah, I knew. I knew what you meant, buddy.
You know exactly what I meant.
I knew you meant in Zoom, not in the show. Yep.
Hey, I was just passing on the information. Swaggy said Swaggy is here in the chat. I was repeating.
He's been here.
You just settle down and eat your pie.
This is an
I'm not
interesting
eating pie. I'm eating turkey.
Yeah, Bob said he needed the link. He got the link. He's not no excuse.
Where the fuck is Bob?
I sent him the link, so he has no excuses now.
Poison von Bacco. I
found the link.
Boysenberry Flavora at 1.5. Cavendish Flavora at 0.5. Turkish Tobacco Flavora at 1.5. Vanilla Raw VSO at 0.5. And Vanilla Tobacco Flavora at 0.5. Steep time 10 days. Boysenberry with a little bit of cream and tobacco. Thinking through it, flavor wise, it would be a good tobacco. I would like a little bit of takeaway from it.
Yeah.
I think that almost reminds me of hookah.
Hookah. Hookah, hookah,
You
hookah.
could also use if you use it right, you could also use oatmeal for your
Not
tobacco.
oatmeal.
Put some oats in there, eh?
Oh, it's
Oats
like
and berries.
the oak barrel. Swaggy's oak barrel works really well with tobacco.
Fucking.
Yeah.
It works well with tobaccos, and it works well with some drinks if you want a little bit of that, especially like any whiskey drinks.
We might be playing a show on 420. Yeah.
We were just talking about 420 last night. We said
It's
we
on a
have to get-
Saturday this year.
Okay, we're pre-planning to set alarms for 4:20 a.m. and 4:20 p.m. to make sure we do not miss them.
Oh, I do that every day
420.
anyway. But yeah, we just got an offer from the dude who runs that podcast we were on, South by Southeast. He's throwing a show at that place we played the outdoor festival at for him in the summer. But they're doing it inside the bar, I guess, unless they're gonna do it outside if it's nice out. I don't think it will be nice enough on the 20th though. It's probably gonna be shit.
The way things are
But,
going lately, it'll probably snow.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll play inside. I don't give a shit. I haven't played on 420 in years, man. It's gonna be a blast.
Got one more by Larry here. Arabian Nights. Arabian Tobacco from Flavora at 1. Mild Tobacco Flavora at 0.5. Milk and Honey Flavora 0.75. Hey, maybe we can get Rocky into some tobacco mixes. Oak Barrel Flavora. There we go. Oh, that was one of the oak barrels. 0.5. Wood Spice Flavora at 0.2. It's just talking. It's funny. I didn't even see this recipe until after I said it. That, like, I like the oak barrel like flavorings in tobaccos. For me, it works. Is it like a woody? No,
Bet you do.
wood spice. I don't think I have wood spice.
I do.
You know what it does?
Make shit taste like
Tastes-
wood spice.
Yeah, it tastes like it tastes and smells like a campfire. To
What
me,
wood spice is? I thought wood
Well,
spice would be like men's cologne.
But a campfire type that actually makes sense, especially with the oak barrel. That'd actually get good in that tobacco. I would think. Really good.
I mean, it could still be cologne, Adam. I mean, I'm sure that's Paul's favorite cologne.
That's right.
Campfire?
Put that shit on everything.
you got
Campfire
those tips,
or
Adam.
fish.
Oh shit, Steve.
Okay.
I'm vaping the K Fund right now on this.
Did you? What'd you think of the Spider-Man?
Oh, it's awesome. I'm gonna put it on the
Oh,
pulse once I
shit,
rebuild
so
that.
messed up.
It just looks goofy on here. It looked awesome on the pulse though.
Ugh.
Yeah, I recoiled this like early this morning. I was fucking up and doing nothing. You had a
Very
really low ohm
exact.
coil on this thing. I put like a 0.65 or something in here.
Nice.
It's really good.
I'm with you on that, Bob. I've been thinking about that for a while. We need to get Larry back in here and get him and
Yeah.
Echo Dub on the same episode.
That's actually
Really good mouth along, actually.
what I run in my Voltro RVA, Adam, is like a 0.65 ish.
All right, Echo Dub.
Night, Echo Dub.
Night, Echo Dub.
Hey,
Stag.
buddy.
Hey, Steven.
Stag
Oh, yeah.
Hughes Clapton.
This is round wire.
Yeah, but I'm just
straight
saying,
up
like,
round wire in here.
Was it in there when I sent it to you?
No, I took your build out because it was way too low.
Okay.
And I had some what I think is 24 gauge or 20, probably 24 gauge nichrome. And I just did like a 7 wrap spaced in here, and it's great.
Cool.
Yeah, it tastes exactly like my smoke pod.
Oh, and I'm
Larry
sorry,
said you
Duchess.
missed one.
I'm sorry for stepping on your toes there with that one. By
What,
the way,
what,
Duchess,
what are you talking about?
by mixing orange cream. Apparently, according to Bob, I'm not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be all you.
No, that's fine. Listen, what Bob doesn't realize is that I have your phone number and that we talk behind the scenes.
Yeah. I got that recipe from
Yeah,
Duchess, but he was being
gave-
nice.
Yeah, I made that recipe and just told him to pass it along as his own.
So here's the thing. You know what really gets me all the time? Because he'll be like talking to you through text, and he'll be like, call you by your real name. And I'm like, who the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, I'm like, no, you have to call him Duchess. I know him as Duchess. You can't just randomly throw his name.
He's not
into the
even
conversation.
Duchess anymore. Look in chat. He's that guy.
He's
Yeah.
he's
Still Duchess
dreamsicle.
on his screen.
Dreamsicle Duchess. Look at that guy.
So it's
Yeah.
just like so stupid.
Back that ass.
It's like when he's talking to me when he got back from that trip and he's like, "Oh yeah,
And I
Dale."
have
And
that,
I'm like,
Larry.
"Who the fuck are you talking about, Dale? I don't know Dale."
I know Dale. I don't ever call him that though.
I know he was when he got back from his trip, and it was like, no, that's Addie. It's
Yep.
Addie too. That is Dutch's no longer coils.
Yeah.
No real name.
See how confusing it is? I can't even say your real name at my own house without getting someone upset.
Ugh. And you
Not allowed
did
to
miss
use
one
real
of
names
Larry's
anymore?
recipes, Tim.
Apparently not.
There you go.
I was gonna say, okay, sorry about that, Pillow Cheeks. I didn't mean to call you Adam. Hey, Mallory.
Official now, man.
Okay, so we got a Bacco o Clove. Now this,
God,
Dave, there we go.
Mallory.
Chai Spice Flavora at 0.8, Clove VSO at 0.5, Honey VSO at 0.35. Some kind of fire cured sticks mix. Latakia. At 4%, and
Where'd you
Oriental
grow up,
Tobacco for
Burma?
1.
Huh?
Where'd you grow up, Burma?
Me?
Not you, Tim.
Adam? Oh, I don't
No,
know.
you, man.
I don't know that one word, but anyhow, there's there's a sticks mix in there and the Oriental Tobacco. The Oriental Tobacco I like. I think I have that sticks mix. One of the ones I got from Noms. I haven't mixed with it. Curious. Clove and honey, I like that mix. Spice. Using the spices in there. I like this idea of it. Well, that makes sense. When you did the Love is in the Air. That was a spiced stout.
I believe Latakia tobacco is smoke cured.
Isn't that the one where they kind of like supposedly it's got barrel and they smoke it on the sides of the inside of the barrel?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know it's. I'm pretty sure that's the one that's cured with some kind of smoking. Yeah, I don't know what they use, like what kind of chips, or if they use other foliage or whatever. But I know it's smoke cured. I remember that from I don't know,
think
an
that we
old
had
episode of Tobacco on Wayne's channel back in the
Where's
day.
That's what it
from?
was. Wayne and I had that talk one night. Wayne, the whole group did.
Middle
but,
Eastern, I
Wayne was
believe.
talking about it being cured like on the side, stick to the sides when it dries.
It goes way back to like the fucking Turkish or like Ottoman empires or something like that.
Yeah, fire cured.
Let's look it up.
I always thought that tobacco was a North American thing the natives gave to the white people when they came.
I'm so confused on that too, Dave. I used to think that, and then I'm realizing it.
Originated in
Everywhere.
Syria.
Whoa.
There we
Whoa,
go.
bro. I need you to slow down. You can't say white people anymore, all right?
What do I,
Very
what do I call
I
them?
don't mind it.
It's very inappropriate. I need you
Whitey
to
crack
say-
ass.
I need you to say when the Native Americans gave those crackers some tobacco.
I
all right?
find
Thank you.
honkies hilarious still.
I gotta look up honkies where that word originated from.
George Jefferson. No, I'm just kidding. Who knows? Maybe they beeped their horns a lot in their cars or something, you know? Honk, honk, honk.
Interesting.
Let's get educated.
That's what I was about to do here. There's some pictures of how they do it. They basically
no, I
like a
don't.
huge
I already know.
smoker.
I already looked that up. I'm trying to
hang
look
it
up racial
and-
slurs.
Looks like just an old smokehouse type thing. That's interesting. I wonder what they use to
it's pretty
like
nifty.
dry, like the stalks and stuff to create the fire to add more like tobacco flavor.
Oh, hunk. That was an old, like, sort of discriminatory name for Eastern Europeans who were migrating to the United States. Bohunks, hunkies,
Huh.
and then it became honky.
Honky tonk. Hey, all I know about the honky tonk is Honky Tonk Man used to be a wrestler. It was very fun actually to watch.
He was awesome. Yeah, I liked Honky Tonk Man.
I feel like that's kind of what they were going for with the other guy. What name came and used to play his guitar for a little.
Honky tonk.
Elijah.
Donk.
Elijah, yeah. think they were trying to bring back that vibe, and it just didn't work as good.
Yeah, but then he had him playing himself and his twin brother, and it just got weird. And
Oh God.
I feel like Vince got involved with the planning of it.
or
Yeah,
at least I suspect it was him and himself,
But I
but
just said,
it might have been a twin brother. I have no idea. I haven't watched.
donky donk, but donk, but donk.
I just found out my mom's
That
like
a good
60,
song.
65-year-old friend Sharon still watches wrestling. And I was like, really? I can't imagine that. And then I thought about it for a second. She's got a real thick Chicago accent, so I can imagine her like, soul. Totally see it.
That's it.
Oh, it's good.
Paul, could you do me a favor? Remember how I stopped you from sending the smoke signals down? Can you stop sending the cold weather down too, please? Will you quit sending that shit our way?
Larry just posted another recipe.
Now he's being an overachiever.
I'll raise you one.
Figure
Yeah,
out-
that's typical. Hey, I'm glad Larry's back in it.
How to
Ooh.
get
I don't know about the
ELR.
name.
ELR dark.
Monkey gland cocktail. That sounds so bad. The name makes me kind of gag a little. Absinthe and decadent vapor 0.15. Grenadine wonder flavors at 2. Juniper gin flavor at 1.5. Orange VSO at 2.75. Pastry zest flavor at 0.5. I know these flavors, and I think I would really enjoy this. Probably. I've grenadine, but I think I have wonder flavor. No, I have absinthe and decadent vapors. That's a lie. Okay.
You lie.
That's a lie.
You lie, you fucking liar.
Like, I thought I had grenadine from Wonder Flavors. That's pretty sure I did. Yeah. So I have all that. I have to try that one, Larry. That one looks like something I might enjoy. Like, I like those weird ones, like the gin. When we made the 2 gins, I made yours and I made my with the first mix with the juniper gin. I remember brush hogging the field out here. When I did, I was on the tractor the whole time, and that's what I was vaping on. Juniper gin recipes. I really enjoy.
I take it back. That flavor of juniper gin, it's rough, but it's exactly right.
It is. It is. It's exactly right.
It's the same with their tequila agave is exactly fucking like Patron, and I can't drink tequila.
Oh, that's actually the real name of the cocktail.
So strong.
I am trying to figure out
Dump the dump.
how they came up with that name from those ingredients. Don't see it. Maybe someone's licking monkey glands and they said it tasted the same. I don't. Something ain't right there.
Want to know what a monkey gland refers to?
That's gross.
Oh, it is named after the pseudoscientific idea that grafting monkey testicle tissue into humans would increase longevity. There you go.
Oh, it's a gin brand. That would make more sense. Okay. That makes perfect sense.
You drink that shit and then put monkey testicles in your body and you'll live longer.
Well, tiger, the whole like testes, like herbal things and like
strong
Chinese
like bull.
old, yeah, strong like bull things. Yeah. Strong like bull.
Drink bull, strong like bull. No thanks.
Reminds me of that pig testes one from
keep your
just
pig
joined that
and-
comment on.
Yeah, keep your pig and bull jizz. I don't want
Getting a
it.
hint of pig testes? Yeah, that's in there.
Just
A hint of pig testes? Yeah, that's in there.
Except they don't say testes, they say testicles. It's Kathy
Testicles.
Bates. She says testicles. Get it right.
Testicles, he was a Greek philosopher.
Ironically, that show is part of our plans for that particular Saturday because we will be watching that episode at both of the times during the day.
Yeah, because they had the 420 song in the beginning of that episode. He says we have to listen to that both times. That's how I figure. I remember that song says it's also Hitler's birthdays, and no one seems to care. It's like, oh, that's right, that is, isn't it?
But listen, she comes out of the church smoking out of a Lady Liberty bong. It is the perfect song for me to watch. I need that bong. That'd be awesome.
You have to
you
listen to
don't-
that song on 420. If you don't listen to that song on 420, then you have a problem.
I mean, you don't need it. You want it. There's a clear difference.
Put it in your playlist.
And I
Classic.
kind of want the suits.
That could be an interesting conversation here among the panelists. What song makes you think of Easter?
Here comes Peter Cottontail hopping down
That,
the bunny
okay,
trail.
you got me there, Adam.
Happy Easter's on its way.
I love the movie Hop, so I got to go with I Want Candy.
Dude, that movie's awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
That makes me think of 50 Cent. Sorry. I'm gonna go Candy. We gotta bring that in.
Oh, they used to
That's
sing
not the same thing.
when I used to go to church. We
Well,
used to sing this hymn.
That's
all the
holiday
time.
Easter. Holiday Easter there. I see Paul being okay with that one.
I want candy.
Bing, 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 bing.
Can't tell if
Yeah.
this is the squonk pin or not.
It is,
Give it
buddy.
another-
Oh, you think of most holidays have a lot of songs that, like, not just like holiday songs, but they always have other songs that are made for the holiday. You don't get a lot of Easter songs that I can think of. More modern
No.
Easter songs.
Steven.
Yeah, definitely.
No,
I just remember
not
in church we used to sing "He arose up from the grave. He arose with a mighty triumph
Hey, is this
for his
working? You don't hear
foes."
and see?
Yeah.
Alright.
You're
I hear.
I
Yep.
remember
You're
all my
frozen.
church
Here.
songs.
You can hear you
No.
fine. You just got your
robotic.
little delay
just-
with your.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me do this. I'll just I'll be invisible and then.
Ooh.
You
He's
can hear you
pulling
fine
a
now.
Lady Liberty and being a Spectrum.
Might have to run
Back-
down.
Oh, that's
Or-
right. I actually think I'd change this for everything.
That's a great song, AV.
Nope. There we go. There's Easter.
Is pretty good.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
We
I gotta
got
run something
Deadpool Bunny,
downstairs.
Deadpool Bunny with Wolverine Duck.
Nice. Comic books are always good. Speaking of, boom.
Oh, you got him up.
I saw the video. I watched it. I didn't get a chance to comment on it. I was going to
I
comment.
like it. It makes me happy. I put all new books.
I like it a lot.
I like my little bunny better because my bunny is a bunny and a chick, Tim. And it's cuter.
Every chick has a bunny.
Mine could have alcohol in them or not. You don't know.
Hey, don't go
Well, so
fishing
could
without me,
mine. These
Steven.
could be alcoholic bunnies.
What happened?
And you can't say it's not possible because Diggle was forever trying to get in my cup when we had alcohol.
Single balls.
Jingle all
whiskey.
the way.
She really liked the smell of whiskey.
Diggle
All the
liked
fun
it.
it
She
is
liked
to get your
vodka,
balls
too.
dingled every day.
Yeah, but even if I vape, like when the
Mm.
Jim Beam, anything that had that Jim Beam mix in it, like base in it, she was all over that shit. She loved that. She'd like try to attack my face for it. Lick
I'm
my-
with you,
lick my
AV.
lips.
Technically, yeah. The
Technically
Judas
Easter
story,
song.
the whole betrayal of Christ.
I think you would
yeah.
almost have to go with Christian rock or something like that in order to get Easter song.
Is that Breaking
That's why I said the
Benjamin?
only one I could think of is a fucking hymn we used to sing in church. and
I just think of
Peter Cottontail.
I just think of Winds of Plague decimate the weak, but I mean,
Ain't
you
nothing
know,
wrong
that's
with
just me.
that.
I'm just kidding. That's not. It was a good song, but
I really thought Duchess was going to come up with some kind of resurrection zombie heavy metal song or something.
I was going to tell a really bad joke, but I'm not going to. Go watch The Crow and you can hear the joke that I was going to tell.
Crow showed up the other day, the original Crow in our list, and it's like, oh.
I
That's
did
what
just
my,
watch it last week.
my-
so it's
My
in the brain
nephew,
still.
my nephew just had his birthday recently. He's named after Draven after Crow because it's
Eric
Yeah,
Draven. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're supposed to be rebooting it. So the creator James O'Barr has been making a bunch of interview rounds and stuff. He doesn't have anything to really do with the new plot, but he actually gave his seal of approval to it. So hopefully be good. I think they should have just left the first one be and never made the terrible sequels.
Yeah.
Like Brandon Lee had to die to make that first movie, man. That's fucked up. So it's like, why are they gonna like?
That sucked too because he was really coming. There's a
He was
couple
really
of them.
good in that movie, man.
He was excellent in that movie. I really wanted to see more movies with him in it.
Yeah, it would have been great.
It's like
Shame.
Aaliyah. After the whole, there's another one right where they're starting to really hit their peak in acting. And I mean, really, what I'm talking about, Tupac was actually really getting into the acting heavy, and then
He's
he's
a good
gone.
actor.
Like,
Tupac was a good ass actor.
it sucks when they do that. They just start to settle into
Tupac's
their
still
own,
alive,
and then
though.
they're gone.
They still live on an island. Him and Elvis, Kurt Cobain.
Janis
I'd have to
Yeah,
question the Elvis thing with his age. Yeah.
They write all of Taylor Swift's fucking songs for her and collect the check. That would be insulting to them.
True.
Joe. Joey. Joey bum.
What are we talking to?
Joey bum.
You didn't realize he was talking to his cat?
No, because usually I don't know why, but Dave's always at the top, and somehow he moved down.
Yeah. I was also looking away, and I could only hear him whispering, and it almost sounded like he was just saying, "I have a chubby boner," but maybe my hearing is just fucked up.
Night.
I was hearing the
Rocky.
same thing, Duchess. I heard the same thing.
Sorry to send you out on that note.
Yeah. Night, Rocky.
See you, Rocky.
Call a semi
Hey,
a chub.
well, some people are hopping out. I hope you had a great holiday.
Hopping
though.
out. Nice pun. Nice bun pun.
Bye, Joe.
I hope everybody had a really nice Easter because
Oh, so
it's supposed to be spring and a happy spring holiday. Which, by the way, we do have tulips out here in bloom, right like 5 feet from me, outside the door,
tulips on
outside
my
the wall.
ass.
Larry
Take a
dropped another
picture. They won't
recipe.
be there tomorrow.
Oh no, there's a bunch coming up. Oh, you won't be able to see them for a few days. They'll be under snow. Yeah, I know. But we're gonna have some real good flowering this year, I think, out there. I am set to have the biggest garden I've had in years. Prospecting. Out, and we don't have another super rainy season.
No.
We got another one by Larry, because Larry is doing his usual overachiever, which I love. Alec Bradley, Cansado, Torpedo.
Baldwin.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's a Baldwin. Coco VSO at 1. Havana Prime from 6 Mix at 2. Honey from Wonder Flavors at 0.15. Nicaraguan Seco 6 Mix at 3. And Roasted Hazelnut Wonder Flavors at 0.5.
Okay, that's obviously a brand of cigar.
Yeah, I'm thinking so, but
It's a name.
I have those. I'm pretty sure I have those 6 Mix.
I don't know
missing
shit
them, 'cause
about
I haven't put them in
cigars.
yet. 6 Mix is one of the ones I hadn't put in yet, but I ordered all the 6 Mix they had on Noms. So if they were available on Noms, I have them.
A Cavendish is really good. The Sticks Mix.
Yeah, the 6 Mix Cavendish. I think that's the only one I've worked with. Cavendish.
That's the only
That
one I
mixed
have.
And speaking
They're
of
different.
knobs, don't forget to use code AAFL if you want to go over there and order some stick mix.
Yeah, get yourself a discount using AARP.
AAFL. And unlike what Benny was saying when he was sharing it last Saturday, it is just AAFL. It is not AAFL 15.
Yeah, I actually
People were
specifically
trying to put 15 on the end of it because that's what Benny was telling them.
Yeah, I specifically asked for a code that was the simple code, like on Bold City AFL, simple 4 letters, done. You don't have to like type in a bunch of numbers and stuff. Just
I mean, it's awesome that they were trying to help spread the code.
your code doesn't work. Your code doesn't work. That doesn't make any sense. I just tried it. It works.
What were they
Well,
using? AARP?
No, they're using AFL 15. It's like, no, it's just AFL.
Oh,
Drop
Yeah,
the 15.
Benny and Graham got confused, so they told people the wrong code on their Saturday show or Sunday show, rather.
I used the code in
Alright.
Full City before the 10%.
Hey, one of these days, That drag you, get you sometime in Zoom and talk about Six Mix and play with them. I'll get them all out.
Hey, Sharon.
Sharon, love you, Sharon. Hope you get your internet back soon.
Home from the saloon early.
They're saying hi to you because they can hear you.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
No, Tim, you're not.
There.
Just an
Her and the
FYI,
daughter are
Tim.
in the
What?
Don't tell a guy from Texas' wife that you love her in front of him.
Yeah, because they're armed, you dummy.
Bullets
Yeah.
travel far.
Well, I'm doing that. I'm
Yeehaw.
doing that for him because I'm nice to her. Then
Yeah.
maybe he can butter up better.
You're safe. You're safe, buddy. I'm a felon. I can't have any weapons.
There you go.
All right.
If
I
I
do have a
wasn't.
sword. I like
I
knives.
haven't mixed this up yet. I
There
need
you
it on
go.
the spot.
Nice.
I
was
don't
thinking of-
believe that's ever stopped a felon.
Yeah, right.
I was thinking of
They do when you don't want to go back to prison.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Nothing worse than fucking prison.
Being old and being in prison. It's a young man's game.
What?
Oh. 420
Not
somewhere.
Easter, but whatever.
I guess I could have screen shared it myself. Now that I
Yeah, you
know
can.
now that I know how to do
I
that.
know.
Yeah, let's let you do that because I want you to get used to doing it every once in a while. Whether it's easier to read.
Steve-O.
I'm curious what you changed.
It's always a good
Oh,
time.
I have a recipe
Yeah.
too. I forgot.
All right.
Not
Are we good? It's not playing, so of course.
there it goes.
It just shut up. Yep.
Sweet. Kitty
You
move.
just don't have a graphics card. That's all.
Yeah. So I wanted to play around with a couple new flavors that I picked up with the raspberry donut recipe that I made for Valentine's Day. And a lot of it's the same, but boysenberry flavora at 0.4%, crispy donut flavora at 1%, glazed donut Wonder Flavors at 2.25, powdered donut Wonder Flavors at 2.25, raspberry gummy candy at 2%, raspberry jam noms at 1.5, super sweet Capella at 0.6, and wild raspberry medicine flower at 0.5%. The differences were I lowered the powdered donut about 0.5% and raised the glaze 0.25%. But I took out Zapola and replaced it with crispy donut. And I removed the 0.5% of one-on-one strawberry jam to put in the noms and lowered this 0.5% also to compensate. And let me just say, crispy donut for me, total Zapola killer.
Some.
Is that
I
the new one?
always,
Crispy
yeah.
Donut's the new one, right? Yeah.
yeah, that's the
I
new
like
one.
I like it a lot.
I love it. That little grease note that you get from it is I don't know. It just has a better flavor for me. Zapola, I know like some of you like to run it real high, but if I go over 1% with it, it really starts to tone down other flavors in my mix. And I feel like this just plays well, like better with other flavors for my palate.
I have the
And-
same palate issue with the Zapola. It kind of takes over for me. Like Dave's
Yeah.
sensitive to certain things, and we all have sensitive.
And
Yeah, the way you're describing that crispy donut is exactly what I get out of
yeah,
the deep fried pastry dough from Wonder Flavors. It just
That's
it
good,
takes
too.
it takes a little longer to steep though.
yeah. This raspberry gummy candy and raspberry jam together is a beautiful raspberry jam filling.
And you don't get that butter note
Yeah,
that you get from the one.
right. I darken it up a little bit with boysenberry and the wild raspberries to make sure that it punches through. Because what happens is like after a couple days, you'll see like with this specific recipe, the raspberry starts to fade a little bit as the donut base grows. but the wild raspberry has such a longer steep time that after even longer steep, the raspberry punches back through after the donut is finished growing.
Oh,
So
Now, you could have done this. You could have put raspberry donut resurrection. It would have fit right into the Easter theme.
I guess I could have. Yeah, resurrection. We should
Oh,
change that.
that looks really good. That does look really good.
I'm vaping it right now. It's delicious.
question
yeah.
for panel and everyone out there. Anyone have Custard Extra 2 by Flavor Art?
Probably.
You'd remember it because it smells like the nastiest cheese you've ever smelled.
Mm.
Custard Extra 2. Yeah, it's good.
Custard X.
But the aroma coming out of that bottle, oh my God.
Nope, I
Smells
only
like-
have one. I have one.
Smells like the nastiest cheese.
Fucking goat cheese.
Like I saw you smelling something and making noises. I was like, "What the fuck are
Oh,
you?"
man.
He was making some funny noises, wasn't
I
he?
hope
he was
it,
picking on the
tastes
cat or
better
something.
in the mix.
Well, even the cheeses, like the cheese vape, for the UK challenge I had going around that I got, I think it's the Parm. It tastes good.
That smells like
the room
camembert
note,
or something.
the room note is horrible, but it tastes good.
Yeah, the custard.
Even TFA honey doesn't always taste bad. Usually tastes okay. It's when you
Smells
smell
like
it in the air, it's like,
pee.
yeah, if you vape outside and there's a wind blowing, you can enjoy it all day. Go
Like,
inside,
are you sure you
5
only
minutes,
have one
you're done.
cat? It smells like you have 7.
Yeah. go in someone's house. You got cats? Nope.
Laurel.
Oh, I forgot I was vaping this. Sorry.
Yeah, it
Hey,
stinks.
Dusty.
Trust
Bad
me,
one.
you would not forget you were vaping that in the house because I would have punched you in the nose and been like, "Stop vaping it in the house."
Who was it? Was it you, Steve? One of you who used the Wonder Flavors honey. Was it you? In a mixer. Was it Larry's? Was it Larry's?
Larry's had some honey in it, I believe.
Yeah, Larry's had Wonder Flavors honey. I like that used low. It takes a little bit to, you can crank it a little bit, but once you hit that one point, it starts to do the same thing. But at least it has a low level, whereas TFA honey, even low level, still smells like cat piss. So.
For anyone who's concerned about Cassie's abusive and, you know, real violent behavior, I need you to dial 802-244-8727.
I have that shit on speed dial, man.
You should have a 9 on your shirt from now on, hun. So you can go 911 or whenever Duchess says that.
That's your mouth.
Remember, Cassie,
Michael.
you're a beautiful person.
With very violent tendencies.
Oh, and remember that Nana Rolls recipe?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you like that, didn't you?
Well, remember I was talking about how the creme brulee by the Noms was a little, I thought it was a little too much, like that little burnt, like brown sugary note on the end just seemed like it was a little too much spice to go with everything else that was in the recipe. It finally calms down after a full 2 weeks.
Yeah, it took a week. It took a week steep, week to 10 days before I tested it. So I didn't have that hard.
10 to 14 days, it finally mellowed out, and it's a lot more tolerable of an out
good night,
on the finish. It's pretty dang good.
Like Dusty.
So I never ended up changing it.
The frick happened? We'll be here.
How this pistachio tastes.
I did good with this orange cream. I'm getting like sugar lip orange cream. It's nice. I like it a lot.
Love that.
All right, quick. While he's gone, we should just shut down the show and just like all disappear just to freak him out.
No, you have to show that first, though.
So I did make something. Go ahead and share mine.
Duchess was going to share here.
Share Duchess's first. Boy.
Oh yeah.
I made this on the spot. I haven't mixed this up yet.
I haven't mixed mine either, so don't worry about it.
Obviously, sweetened to taste right? Listen, if you want diabetes, put diabetes in it. But FA peanut at
Diabetes.
0.75, dessert chocolate from FSA at 0.66, because happy Easter. Also another 0.6 peanut butter, 0.25 AP, Bavarian cream, just to kind of cream up the chocolate a little bit, boost it just a small bit. Chocolate frosting at 1.5, and then 2% dark chocolate ice cream from Wonder Flavors. It's supposed to be a chocolate covered peanut. So also I named it Made a Mess at Work. So.
Dude, you could put 2% Bavarian cream in almost anything, and I'm freaking vaping that.
Yeah,
That looks good.
Look good. Adams looks good too here, like this.
Trash. 100% trash. No, I haven't mixed it yet, but I'm probably gonna mix this one because it looks kind of tasty.
Yeah,
So
Paul
it's
will
meant
mix
to
it
be
before
like
you.
a spicy kind of carrot cake with some frosting on it. So banana nut bread from TPA at 4. I'm hoping that the banana in that is just gonna get buried by everything else, which it should. Yellow cake from Flavor West to fluff it up just a little bit, give it that a little bit extra sweetness, 1%. Carrot from Swaggy at 2. I might crank that up just to see. We'll see where it sits in the mix when we vape it. I might turn it up just for fun. Cream cheese from Swag at 1. Cream cheese icing from Lorna's at 0.5, just to boost the Bob frosting trick. Creme brulee 1.5 is just to give a little bit of toastiness to the cake. Eggnog for spice. Powdered sugar to add to the frosting note. Pumpkin raw is the same thing, it's just to add that little blend of spiciness. And then super sweet.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of people using that powdered sugar from 101 recently. Like a lot of people.
Bob turned me on to mixing that with cream cheese from VSO to make a nice icing, but it was never icing-y enough. So I just boosted it a little bit with a little bit of that Rans, just to give it a little bit more kick.
I like this use of eggnog for the spice because that is actually what you really get after a steep on that anyway. You get
I learned that from Eddie Tooney.
That's a good move. I don't think you're gonna taste the banana. I think you're gonna bury the banana. It's just gonna be kind of like add to the creams.
Yeah, usually when I use banana nut bread, I'll use it at like 4+, and then I'll add bananas to it to make it more banana-y because it doesn't have enough as it gets buried. So yeah, it should be nice. Probably a 3-day to a week steeper, definitely.
I almost
want it to shine.
Like that sounds legit real good.
Powdered sugar tonight too, but I wanted frosting. Frosting.
Obama. I don't have any just plain frosting. I have buttercream frosting, but I don't have like Caps frosting. I don't have Flavora has a frosting, right?
Yeah. Flavora's frosting is good.
Any of those flavors. I think Flavor West has a frosting. Can't remember.
The Cap one is literally that bottom shelf generic white frosting you get from like Dollar Tree. It's
I should probably order that flavor. That's what I need.
I just got that.
Adam, do you have salted caramel 101?
Excuse me.
No, just Flavor Wests.
You don't belong up here.
The only salted caramel.
Yeah, like 4 bottles somehow.
The flavor is a little. The flavor is a little creamier, more of like a cream style frosting.
Don't do it.
Mix them.
Mix. That's what I was thinking. I've been thinking about that for a long time. Never did it. Never mixed it. See how.
Oh boy.
Because sometimes that's a marriage made in heaven, and other times you mix them, it's like they don't like each other. They're not friends.
Caps, Caps and CFA's cupcake. They were made for each other. They don't taste that great, either of them on their own at high percentage, but when you put them together and create that percentage, it's way more legit. They still need fucking help. but they're good though. You didn't want a lazy vape, you could throw Cap vanilla cupcake, TFA vanilla cupcake, fucking Bavarian cream and Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream and sweetener into a fucking mix and be a happy boy. No joke. I've made that lazy mix a million times.
This was definitely like 100%.
Like some friction vape. He's like, 8% Liquid Barn ice cream and sweetener.
This is very much an Easter like.
We good.
We have got such variety in the mixes. Like there's got to be something for just about anyone today.
Yeah, you could have a cigar with your cake and
Yeah.
your fucking pudding and
Have a drink and have
Hells yeah.
or you can have pistachio cake. You can have a carrot
yeah, that
cake.
shit looks so good. I've had that in real life.
I
That
never
pistachio
have, but I
cake.
want it now.
You could
My
snack on the couch with
grandmother's
some chocolate.
recipe.
I'm about to
You could
find out.
Yeah, she used to use like Duncan Hines fucking cake mix and Jello pudding mix,
Yeah.
and then the bottom shelf fucking frosting, and it was so good, and it was green.
And Cassie even made sherbet, so you even have that
Yep.
as an option.
Mm-hmm.
I
Wow,
like
what
that.
a variety!
Dude, you could chill on the couch and just have some chocolate covered peanuts.
Anytime
got some in the fridge right now.
ever asked about sherbet, a lot of people they always recommend the Mollenberry sherbet,
Mhm.
rainbow sherbet, and like can't get that anymore.
Yeah,
And
that's in one of DeMillen's like greatest recipes.
Yeah,
she ever
Yeah, it
So-
made.
is. That's a good one. That's why I got that flavor.
yeah, I
It's
love
so
that
good,
approach
man.
of like building it from scratch. I always wanted to try to do like a cherry lime sherbet.
You almost have to build it from scratch too, because most of
Yeah.
the sherbet flavors are based on like the candies from the UK, not like
Little
what we
sherbet.
consider sherbet, not the sherbet
Yeah.
like
Ah,
ice cream
Frozen
type taste.
treat. Yeah.
That's why it tastes off. It's not actually an off flavor. It's just off for us because that's not what we're
gotcha.
that crossover things like biscuits. That's so confusing. And then it's even weirder when you get an actual like what you consider a biscuit, and then they're like, "That's a terrible biscuit." No, that's a proper biscuit. It's just not a cookie.
It's because y'all over there think a biscuit is a cookie.
Yeah, the kind of biscuit I want, you put gravy on or
Yeah.
butter.
The number one, one of the number one offenders Dave and I agreed on is that pudding, that pudding base. We mixed up
Oh, yeah.
pudding, not bread pudding. It's like we didn't even think about bread pudding when we said
Yeah,
pudding base.
British pudding is different for sure.
It's another one. I almost used the BTA pudding base in the recipe today.
Look at custard.
For that bakery note, but I nah. It's
Yeah,
really
French vanilla,
buttery.
yum.
Like, and I didn't want to use VTA to holiday episode.
Custards. Well, what American style or our kind of style of custard versus UK custard? Big difference.
Yep.
I will say
That's why I mix
with
them because
this,
I like them both.
the fudge. This has got Net Reality. I had to think of which name I want to use for here. Net Reality Monkey on Juice,
Juice
aka
Monkey.
aka Amatorium.
You want my tool?
His yeah, it's his UK version of, and it's completely different than what we have over here for fudge. I mean, there's a big difference in the flavor. They're similar in design, but they're completely different flavors.
We're going dual coil.
He warned me
here.
before I tried it though, and I do appreciate he did that because
It's not right.
mixing community is so varied over the entire world, and you think about that regionally, we all going after something different. We're trying to use the same flavors, and that can get confusing.
No.
Someone will be like,
Yes.
"That doesn't taste right," but it does taste right to others.
Yeah. Yep. That's why I only steal from people who mix kind of the same as me. I'm like, I know they kind of like have the same kind of palate as me. It's not stealing, it's just fucking taking ideas, you know? And I'll take a few things from there. Ooh, I like that ice cream base, or I like that bakery note in that. Let me use that in my blah, blah, blah. And then, I mean, that's what mixing is, right?
Yeah.
Fucking learn little tips and tricks and hints and bases and all this shit. And you just combine all that knowledge together and
Whatever.
I'm
shit
thankful where
happen.
I grew up because I did get to try some of the UK desserts and stuff from crossing over, because Canada, a lot of Canadians actually have a lot of these UK desserts or breads and different things. And I got to try those because I live so close to the border. Whereas
That's because
most people have not. Kinda. We're in basically Canada, according to anyone in New York City. We live basically in Canada. And it actually, that crossover living so close to St. Lawrence really helped. I never expected it to be
Thank you.
a bonus where I was located, but it made a difference. If I lived someplace, they were, well, Adam, you live close enough that could have happened to you too. But someone like where Lumi lives, that's not gonna probably. You're not gonna get a lot of those Canadian desserts.
A couple states in the way of me, though.
Yeah, but you know what? Lumi can indirectly get some French desserts because of like Louisiana and the
That's true.
Cajuns.
And I just live in Chicago, which is kind of a melting pot anyway. So I'm lucky
true.
in that regard. Like I kind of can go get any kind of cuisine.
Yeah, if you're in the metropolis, you can get anything.
I was fortunate enough to try Thai and Indian food as a child and learn to be like, ooh, I like these different kinds of flavors, And I
knock it off.
like that better than McDonald's. Actually, when I was 12
yeah.
and 13, I was like, holy shit, let's go fucking, to the fucking Thai palace instead. I want them fucking that peanut fucking chicken noodles, that spicy shit.
When sugar pie came out, it's like everybody's like, "What's sugar pie?" Had
Sugar
that
pie.
a few times. It's over. It's diabetes in a pie crust is what it is.
It's
It's like
diabetes.
sticky, like pecan pie, right?
It's kind of like that,
pecan
but
pie
just
without the pecans.
yeah, it's like if you took all the sugar in a pecan pie and just
the
thickened it.
sticky sugar stuff, the filling
Yeah.
shit.
Same
Sugar
with
filling.
like maple syrup pie. Same thing. It's sugar
Holy
pie.
shit.
On
That's
and on.
amazing. Yeah,
But
that's
there's other ones that
diabetes.
I'm unfortunate because we live in the Northeast, we don't see some flavors. So some of the southern flavors,
Children.
I've been lucky to try some, but not all of them. And
Children flavors.
yeah, so regionally it helps.
I mean, Vicky used to make this thing called a cream pie that she would make and bring out when they came
Whoa.
from Indiana.
I know, right?
And it
Indiana wants.
up. It actually tasted a lot like that wonderful flavor sugar pie. So I'm wondering if it's not like the same thing, just called
I know
different things. in
it's
different
similar.
regions.
It's very similar.
That's yummy.
You're a little sugar pie.
Sugar pie.
Yeah, Cassie, you're a little sugar pie.
Sugar pie, honey bunch.
You guys are funny.
We'll be doing one of those. We'll do one of those. Give a little time out for it, but I think we do need to do another regional episode. We do regional mixes because I want to see some of these other ones and try
No,
some of them.
Swaggy, it didn't. I love how
Jesus.
you guys went all dirty with the cream pie when I'm talking about lesbians. But
I switched off of that a long
whatever.
time ago and started singing Sugar Pie Honey Bunch, and I think Paul was too.
If you go over cherry pie, do you not think of Warrant?
Immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah, it's one of my triggers.
Well, Swaggy's asking me if it came
Somebody
from a
says
glory
cherry pie, I'm
bowl.
like,
So I mean,
smile.
Might need a touch more pistachio.
There's a couple.
No,
couple
Michelle
things like
would
that. It's been
say.
a while.
Michelle would say, "Go test for authenticity, Swaggy."
That's pretty damn spot on.
Yeah, for sure it is, buddy.
Listen, if you do regional vapes, bro, I have a feeling that Swaggy's gonna make like a fucking Big Mac or some shit, bro. Like legit.
Ew.
Swaggy has a few of the one shots that are kind of. Oh, actually, Mocha Rancia. That's pretty.
Not Swaggy. Sorry, Rocky. I think Rocky's gonna make like a Big Mac, bro.
Oh, Swaggy.
Ew, no, he'll really do it. Don't say that.
Oh, Gizzard Stew made it was a White Castle slider.
Yeah, yesterday I wanted some flavored milk. I do that every now and then. Use the vape flavorings and put it in milk.
Sure,
and I
he
just
has a
decided to go
strawberry,
simple.
dude.
What I did is I went with the mocha, the Merry Mint mocha. Put some of
Oh,
that
yeah,
in. Just that super sweet. Damn, that was good. Damn good
Liquor.
last night.
There you go.
Sure it was.
Rocky, if you're still here, make a fucking Big Mac.
Rocky
He
already left for the evening.
He already left.
But nice try.
The almond custard.
You could do it with pretty much all one-on-one flavors mostly.
Yeah.
101 or FA. FA has that kitchen line.
Yeah, we found
Many of them are okay to
baked
vape.
ham, which is apparently water soluble. You guys want some ham? Want
I'm
a
not
ham
gonna deny.
vape?
I'm wondering if that baked ham flavor was one of the ones used in that like ham croissant thing or whatever.
Ham and cheese
Wondering.
croissant.
You
Yeah.
get it.
Legion loved that.
Available.
Legion loved that one. He didn't really care for the garlic one, did he, Dave?
He didn't say it was. He said it wasn't strong enough.
Wasn't strong enough.
What?
He couldn't smell it from 7 states away. It wasn't strong enough.
Oh, it's ham cooked. I apologize.
Yeah, but still, ham flavoring.
There it is.
Water soluble.
Craziness.
Propylene glycol, water soluble.
Oh yeah.
You can vape it if you want.
Cream.
An Easter ham.
Yeah,
mean,
their
anyway,
savory flavors are ridiculous. Bacon. I don't think this one's safe though.
Very regional
Oh, it
thing
is.
actually around here is maple syrup Northeast. I mean, we're all about maple syrup over here. Northeast in Canada. That's regional. We don't even think I don't even think it is regional because it's such a
favorite.
It's just I grew up around it.
Bone marrow flavor.
Bone marrow?
Yep.
Is that water soluble?
Yep.
Water soluble bone marrow.
Yep.
If we're doing regionals, I want Dave to make fucking poutine, bro. Not vape.
You done?
Poutine and a vape.
They have a
I don't know
gravy
anyone that'd
flavor.
wanna
Gravy.
try it.
Pesto. Oh, that's
And
oil
then
soluble.
and then
Same with
Paul
the pizza
can
too.
Paul can make reject flavor because we don't care about where he's at.
Hey, you need to have a garlic and onion vape. 4% VSO garlic, 4% VSO onion. And I think we might have to bump that to 1% VSO brown sugar to cook it. There we go. Dave's all day vape.
Ooh,
See,
flavor soy sauce.
You're calling this regional. I'm just hearing savory and gross and vomit.
I was thinking more regional, like drinks or desserts mostly, but
Yeah. So I
Yeah, Dave's gonna make poutine, bro.
W sauce works well in the drinks.
With a baguette on the side.
Yep.
It's very French.
Have you ever tried to make a baguette? Babe?
Dave can't do shit.
I think we could. I think we could pull that off.
The wife makes everything. He already told you.
Yeah, no, I don't make anything here. She does everything.
FYI, garlic and onion aren't around any longer.
Oh no.
Mm.
Oh, for the bakeries. Okay.
Okay, good stuff.
Sure, they weren't big sellers. It's kind of, I mean,
Yeah.
For vaping, probably not.
I mean, I could see garlic possibly being used a little bit, but you don't need much. You buy it, you're pretty much set for life. But the onion, man, I can't even think. It's so overpowering. It's hard to mix with it unless you want onion in your face.
Yeah, I don't know what you'd put it in.
Yeah, exactly.
He used it in that Spanish rice that he swears is delicious, and I say
liked it.
Gross as
I liked it.
You can use it in Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah. With some lambus bread.
I just finished eating my turkey, but thanks anyway, Uncle Paul.
Yeah, when you're making stuffing.
Compound, but yeah, I was thinking that, Larry. They like Adam uses them for cooking, and you use them for butter.
Yeah,
No
it's
thanks,
amazing.
Swaggy. I'm
Bacon.
good.
Can you imagine?
I can cook with it. I don't think I'd want to mix with it for vape so much, but
Yeah.
cooking with it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What was
dude.
that? I don't think I heard you correctly. You could what with it? You have to actually
Make a
cook to do
make a
that?
marinate. Put
Yeah,
something
he
on the
doesn't do
grill,
shit.
Marinate it.
Be good. Garlic and onion and a baguette. Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I used Swag's garlic and I melted it in some butter. Well, I put it in melted butter, and then I like made like what I like would be a grilled cheese sandwich, but I used like mozzarella instead of American cheese, and then I put like marinara sauce in between the bread, so it was like a little pizza grilled cheese
Nice.
sandwich. It's so fucking good, like a little garlic bread grilled cheese sandwich. Fire.
And mozzarella soaks up flavors so well. That's why I like it in
Yeah, that's why it works better for the smoked macaroni and cheese than the other cheese because it gives smoke flavor.
it like
Get creative once in a
flavors so
while.
well.
Usually when I'm stoned.
The creative baby.
Why do you have styrofoam in your fur?
Orange cream swaggy. I love it. This wouldn't be the same without it. Yeah, I think we're actually pretty much done then.
Good night,
You're
all.
supposed to bring me a package today.
I'm calculating and formulating things in my head right now,
Food wise?
Oh, shit.
food wise.
Tomorrow.
Careful,
You thinking
don't
about
set
using
off
some
the smoke
flavorings?
detector.
Settle down.
Oh, Dave.
Shut the fuck up, Dad. Nobody was talking to you. Listen,
Yo,
Dad.
listen, I was thinking the same thing
Oh,
though.
You're
yum. with
both
Larry.
bitches. No, you know the little Caesar pizza cups, how we keep seeing them, and you said you wanted to try to make some at home.
Yo, they're really good.
Put some of Swag's garlic and onion, mix it into the pizza dough, make the cups.
Like has the
Listen,
That
pizza
sounds
dough?
really good. Oh, I never thought
Here's
about
the
that.
thing.
Just put it in the pizza dough.
Yeah,
Yum.
like put it in the dough, give it a knead to work it through the whole dough, and then make the cups. That's
I
gonna be
wasn't, I
fucking
hadn't even
good.
thought about this. I keep
Yeah,
on
dude.
forgetting about crossing
Just
over.
make
But
little itty bitty make the little itty bitty like pizza doughs and stuff them in like a fucking
A muffin tin.
like a muffin tin, yeah. And then just put the fucking pepperoni and sauce inside, top it with cheese, and then you're good.
Well, you got to do layers of it because if you look at the commercial, there's like sauce.
They're
pepperoni,
not
cheese,
fucking
sauce,
layered.
pepperoni,
I
cheese.
promise you, they're not layered. I just
But if
Okay,
I'm
in the
making them at
commercial,
home, they're
it's-
going to be fucking layered.
you gotta make them right.
just
Make them
saying.
right.
You can make him
I'm
better.
just saying.
But we also discussed because we do the keto fried pickles, like making those with pepperoni. And at keto fried pickles, you just take cheese, pickle, more cheese, bacon.
That was my idea when I saw that commercial for the
so
Little Caesars
we are
because we don't have anyone near us anymore. They closed the one. That was...
definitely getting shit to make all that because I'm totally making all that.
Larry just brought up a good point too. Rosemary. You know how we always have to put rosemary in and you got to pull it out. It's after it's use the flavoring. Why don't we do that?
Yeah.
Thyme, rosemary. That's a good idea. I think I need to start cooking more with these. I don't know why, but
Again,
just
he
forget.
says he needs to start cooking.
Well, if I'm gonna grill, I would like that on a grill with some good chicken that's marinated in that.
Nice
He does.
Like a
marinated
compound butter.
a standing rib roast. There you go.
Thyme,
Oh, that'd
rosemary,
be
and
good.
garlic is for fucking lamb, buddy. And I hate to say it. And
Good for
I don't
lamb.
even
Good for
eat
pork.
lamb anymore.
It's good for pork too. That's good.
It
For
would
pork.
work on
yeah,
a standing
or
rib
chicken.
roast.
Or chicken.
Pork would be nice. I don't eat lamb anymore, but I used to, and it would taste delicious on there.
Chicken, okay. I can't eat pork anymore. And lamb,
That's true. Crap.
No, it's gross.
I love
Lamb
lamb.
is good, man. A
Just
good roast
roy the
lamb.
pork chop on
Oh.
Saturday.
What was it? My birthday, right? Got lamb?
Yeah, we found some that was marked down a little bit, and I got you some lamb for your birthday. Made your ass cook it.
I did not complain.
Right?
So I think who's
can
got
make
the
garlic
most
bread. Get Swaggy's fucking garlic and then just mix it in with some like melted butter, bro.
Done it a bunch.
And then just butter the fucking bread.
Done it a bunch, bud. It's fucking fire.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, just do it on like spaghetti night or some shit, bro.
Yep. Exactly.
The problem with that is we can't have garlic bread and spaghetti at the same time
Too many
because of
carbs.
diabetes.
It sucks. I love garlic.
I mean, you could just follow Dave's fucking
Yeah. Never say no. Just do it.
yeah.
Just do it.
Watch my A1C gradually go out of control. Yeah,
Buddy, buddy, maybe
I'm
it
so
won't.
bad they call it A1Z.
it does, Paul. I've tried to live the Dave way. It doesn't work for me. I die. Steve-O, you still doing your thing? By the way, I've gotten a lot of feedback about you doing your
Oh
stream.
yeah.
People
Oh,
are
really?
enjoying it. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks. Yeah. Wednesday nights in the Facebook group. I know a lot of people aren't on Facebook. Many people have joined the group. And several have come to watch. But I don't know for sure about a future on streaming on YouTube, but you know,
If it
maybe.
was on Instagram, I would watch it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was originally started for like content for the members of the group, but if like I said, if it's starting to generate more interest, I might look into seeing if I can link the StreamYard to my YouTube.
People are
I think
referring
you have
to
to
other
have it.
streams that were like it, and they
Yeah.
like seeing it again.
Oh, awesome! Thanks.
Yeah, I just hate Facebook. Otherwise,
Yeah, I get it. I know
No.
a lot of people do.
We were still in Zoom, so I just kind of popped in, gave it a like, and didn't say anything. But
And
That's
then
okay.
the rest of the news is all Adam, but Adam's got a lot going on. And he's got a video up for the pictures, all the stuff on the walls, all content stuff, his stuff on the wall is collected.
Finna add more too. I got
Let's
frames
see,
for some
well,
art pieces that are going to be going up here.
I saw a nice stream the other day about you gaming, another game stream the other day.
I'll probably do that again tonight. Later.
And then you also got some news on the band, which is really good news.
There
and
may be
more
a
than
show on 420. That's not definite yet, but the weekend after that, whatever it is, the 27th, we're playing at Livewire, and then there's another show like the next month. It's like the 29th or the something like that, downtown North Side somewhere. I can't remember. Hit me up for details. But yeah, we're back to playing shows again, which is great.
Wintertime.
We just decided not to. We had offers. We were like, it's no. So we can play for the other bands and their fucking girlfriends. Make $20 a piece, which Ed's probably gonna, pay for parking and gas anyway. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
It's just
by the
not
time you do
worth
that,
it.
you lose it. And you
Like,
take a chance on you slipping in the snow, dropping your instruments.
Exactly. And I don't want to sound like a dick, but we're too good for those kind of shows now. We're not like we don't need to play those kind of shows anymore. Like there needs to be like, at least like 50 people at a show for us to play. Otherwise it's like, why are we wasting our time?
Stephen Lane to here start streaming some of his gaming because he's got that nice setup with the his little gaming thing. It'd be cool if he actually could get it working on video.
No,
cool.
the thing I have it set up on bricked out and shit the bed. So
Jesus,
the device itself did. Like I have it on a flash drive. I can put it onto something else, but I don't have anything that's got the memory space to put it on. Which is kind of good that Sharon's got a Switch and I've been playing Zelda on it. So that's all I've been doing.
That's why you've been playing only Zelda lately. Got it.
That's right. Who has it? Who has it? Sharon Lane has it.
Yeah, Sharon has. Okay, when Sharon starts her Zelda streams.
Yeah.
And ironically, if the stream starts and it comes across, it's gonna be Steven talking because he's the one actually playing.
It is. You're right.
Yeah.
Tell her to celebrate.
That game is massive.
Dave, you managed to not make me super hungry tonight. Are you on a diet today?
No, I had a pound chocolate bar in front of me and a big bag of
Pound
Doritos.
chocolate bar.
Yeah. Doesn't everyone have one?
Doesn't
everybody have a pound of chocolate right within arm's reach?
Oh, I got
Oh.
a whole big Tupperware full
Gummy bears.
of Hershey's Hugs and Kisses. My aunt made me take all of them home because they were in those little thank you bags at my cousin's wedding on Saturday. She made me empty them all out and take them all home. She said, because I'm not taking. You take
That's so horrible. You and the kid won't enjoy them at all.
And a bunch of Italian cookies. You know the Italian rainbow cookies?
Nice.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm so heartbroken for you, really.
I took one for the team. Yeah.
Yeah, just like you did the other day when you were saving food for your son and he said, "Nope, I'm eating that."
Yeah.
He's not gonna want that again anyway. It's all good. I'll just deal with it.
Mom's ham.
Ooh.
See, I brought ham home from Easter.
Chocolate covered raisins.
Yeah.
Raisinets, man. Raisinets. Yep.
My son wanted me to save some, and no, he got all you can eat pancakes today. So.
Am I the only one that loves those dark chocolate covered coffee beans?
No, I like those things.
Those are so good.
No, I have some up in my cabinet.
All right, Paul, you're the only one that hasn't made us hungry so far.
Hey, I
Oh.
tried the whole show. I was munching on turkey sandwiches.
I need to simmer down.
Steve's poor pancreas working overtime. Yeah. Steve, are you supposed to be eating these things? Just asking. Steve, are you supposed to be eating these? Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Because if I ate that, I'd be in serious trouble. But...
Yeah, no, surprisingly, like, because, like, all my, like, salt and sugars and cholesterol and all that stuff is good. I have to have it constantly checked because I have this issue with, like, swelling in my legs. And they originally thought that was one of the first things that they tested.
Is this still working for you, making you crave it? Behind me? Still making you crave it?
Oh.
Yeah. It made me crave it seeing it on my own screen last night.
I just want.
That's why I made the vape, trying to cure my craving. It didn't work. This is good, but I think it'd pair well with a real one.
That's it. Fuck you.
Are we going shopping after the stream to make sure we make one? I think we might. A cream
Orange
saver.
cream.
It doesn't work. You want the real thing, trust me. But no, that said, thank you guys, everybody here.
I won't be here next week.
Okay. Oh yeah. You can talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So for anyone who is either near and or wants to make the drive to Wintersville, Ohio, next weekend on April 6th, which is a Saturday, there's a get together over at Still Valley Vapors. Bunch of dudes are supposed to be there. The green room is going to be there. A bunch of other people and whatnot. So for anyone who wants to make it down there, then you guys are all the more welcome to come down and hang out and shop at the store and watch movies and have a build competition and cloud comps and all kinds of other dumb shit that we're going to end up doing that weekend. So I will not be here next Saturday because I will be in Ohio. So.
Will's pretty excited about it. There's going to be another one in September too. I would like to try and make that one if possible.
Yeah.
But that's also harvest time. They always have it at harvest time, and when I'm getting ready to do getting ready for the gardening, it's like, damn it.
Yeah, they always. Well, so the one in September is because I think Will and Frame's birthday is like 2 days apart, so they always have like a giant fucking like birthday party in September for the both of them.
Oh, I'll pick you up on Thursday. We'll go down.
I am.
Yeah.
I never ever.
I'm driving Friday.
Birthday is.
Yeah, I'm driving down there on Friday.
Oh,
How long is it for you to get down there?
About 4 hours.
So then it would be like 12 hours for me.
It's shorter for him to go down there than him to come here, even though we're in the same general quadrant.
Yeah, it's about 4 hours to go to Ohio from here.
That'd be 6 hours for me then.
Adam just dropped the Spotify for his band.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same for Steve. His is about 5.5, 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, we're going to get...
One of these
wait a
days.
minute. Before we're done, what's Paul mixing up?
Oh, strawberry vanilla dessert, just re-upping.
Ooh.
Strawberry vanilla. You had Adam's attention instantly.
Shit, it takes me 6 hours just to get out of Texas.
Yeah, right. Fucking huge ass state.
All right, everybody. Provided we don't have any issues tomorrow, Benny Vapes is back to the regular 4 p.m. time finally after 3 weeks of it being at 5 p.m. Eastern because of the whole time change thing. And then tomorrow night, as long as TJ's on at 10 p.m. tomorrow night, Eastern Standard Time, on Golf T Vapes channel. But Adam will be there. Hasn't missed a show yet.
Yep.
Are you muted, Adam? Or just quiet?
I'm here, brah.
Oh, okay. It looked like you were talking, your mouth was moving, and nothing was coming out. It's like I was making sure.
So vicious.
Okay,
So
and here's
actually-
the thing about going to get the stuff to make the orange creams tonight, Tim. We'd literally have to shut this down and hit the road, and we'd have to go to Keene because they're open later than the ones in Claremont.
Acting.
I'm craving it.
John Lovitz.
I want
So
just-
Hannaford's closes at 8 in Claremont, but they're open till 11 in Keene. And Walmart's open till 10 in Keene, so.
She's actually not craving cream, orange cream milkshake.
No, I want an orange float with like a big ass dollop of whipped cream on top.
And if I'm going that route anyway, I'm going to go, jump my carbs. I'm getting real creamsicles. I'm going to make myself a milkshake from real creamsicles.
How about both of you take it from a 10 to a 5?
Well, you don't tell me what to do, Unky Polly.
I want this. We need whipped cream too. And those little orange, like whatever topping things you put on there, those little crumblies.
Candied orange zest.
Yeah, I want some of that. I want it just like this with real orange. I'm gonna need a real orange. I want this. All right. Now that I've made everybody hungry. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Say good night, kitty.
Later.
Night. Good night, kitty.
Don't bite my leg.
My joke, motherfucker.